The case is a tad bulky on these, but the... Hey, don't you see I'm right in the middle of a review?
Forget all that. The new Soundcore Liberty 4 NCs are the new arrival.
I know, we've had them for what, a couple of weeks now?
So what are we waiting for? Have you not noticed that all the YouTubers are starting to post out their reviews and just maybe your followers would like to hear your take on them?
Okay, I get that. So what do you want me to do? Stop what I'm doing right here on this review and open up the Soundcores?
That's exactly what I want you to do, so chop chop.
All right.
More than hold it down. Set it up. Set it up. We ain't taking any loss. Set it up. Yeah, set it up. Yeah, lights, cameras, and all. We shut that whole thing down, and that's the call. That's the call. Set it up. Set it up. Yeah, set it up. It's all done. I set it up.
Right now, boys and girls.
Soundcore. You're definitely going to get some fantastic sound out of these.
That was incredible.
Hello and welcome back. So happy to have you guys here, but first and foremost, I need to give a shout out to a personal longtime follower of mine, Mark St. Jean 1965. Mark has graced me with my very first super chat, and I want to let you know, Mark, it does not go unnoticed here on the Brannon No channel. Mark, thank you so much for your loyal following, and a huge thank you for the super chat. Love you, brother. As far as me skipping out on these sport around the ear buds, don't worry, we're gonna make sure we get that video out next. And if the company is watching right now, I totally pinky swear, I promise. Let's talk about the new Soundcore Liberty 4 NCs. Let me show you what comes in the box. You get this accordion style user manual. Will you need it after I get done showing you everything? Most likely not. And by the way, save your comment for the video starts after 3 minutes. Save it. That's how I've been rolling on this channel for well over 3 years now. You're also gonna get this USB-A to a USB Type-C charging cable that is, once again, short. You'll also get 4 sets of silicone ear gel tips, extra small, small, medium, and large. And lastly, here is the brand new Soundcore Liberty 4 NC earbuds. Guys, when I pulled this out of the box, I thought right away, very pocketable. Number 2, it is matte finished. It's a very nice looking case with the smooth and rounded corners. And I love the no finger obscenities prints. Taking a closer look at the case, you have their Soundcore logo in a foiled print, and at the bottom you have a push button that we will hit in just a second. Turning the case to the bottom, you have your USB Type-C charging port, plain and simple. I can dig it. Pushing the button will spring open the case, not only revealing the sweet looking earbuds all lit up, but also an LED indicator light that will gauge the battery and charging functions as well. Now, of course, before we pull these bad boys out of the case, let's give them the Brannon gravity test to see if they'd be interested in flying lessons. Guys ready? Here we go. Wow, I kind of thought since they're a stem style that sit on top of the case, they would have went sailing. Awesome. Alrighty then, I guess we'll take them out manually. Let's go ahead and stick them in the ears. You know, I love these type of stems, okay? They're very nice. They fit right deep in the ears, and we'll go in more in depth in just a second, but I wanna show you how they look inside the ears, which they sit just fine. I like stems or buds. It doesn't bother me as long as they sound good. Stems tend to be a little better on phone calls because they're closer to the mouth, but of course it is a preference and it is up to you at the end of the day. All right, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these, shall we? Very light in the hands, and did you guys notice? They're glossy. Why make the case in matte only to make the earbuds in a glossy finish? I don't get it. Doesn't make any sense unless they're going for that, what do kids say, like the fit or the bling? Taking a closer look, I really like the Soundcore stem style with this rounded ball shape that fits into the ear, very comfortable and stays in place really well. On the front of the bud is the logo with the Soundcore name and both the microphones. Now these will be a touch style that you can play and pause, forward a track, reverse a track, answer and end calls, and of course, trigger your ANC and your transparency functions. That's awesome. Let's dive into the specs, nerd out with me. I want you guys to know exactly what you're gonna get out of these. Soundcore Liberty 4 NCs are going to give you crisp sound with their 11mm, custom tuned drivers with experienced high-res wireless audio and LDAC technology that transfers 3 times faster than any regular Bluetooth out there. Now, this is their words, of course, not mine, but I'll be damned if I'm not going to be testing that out later on in this review. So hang with me. Now with the newly innovated noise canceling, you're going to reduce noise by, get this, 98.5%. How is that possible? I'll tell you. Because the Liberty 4 NCs have a high sensitivity in-ear sound sensor with an oversized driver and an innovated isolation noise chamber that cancels the 98.5%. Again, that's their words, not mine. Speaking of noise canceling, the Liberty 4 NCs are using the latest adaptive ANC 2.0 that makes real-time calculations and adjusts to your ear canals and external environments for that maximum quiet. For all those obnoxious noises out there in the wild. That's my words, not theirs. Also coming with 6 mics, total 3 in each bud for crystal clear call quality, and you can bet your ass we'll be testing that later on in this review to hear for ourselves. Also coming up. As far as battery life goes with these, you're gonna get 50 hours on the case. Did they forget they were making earbuds, not headphones, right? Oh, and 10 hours on the buds. That's insane. Keep in mind you'll get a little less if you have the ANC engaged, of course. You're also getting multi-point connection to be able to connect to 2 different devices at the same time without disconnecting or reconnecting. In this day and age, is essential. Also coming with Bluetooth 5.3, I wouldn't expect any less, being very new to the market, which they also added gaming mode. And lastly, it's coming with an IPX4 rating. It definitely does not surprise me. Soundcore has been doing this with the majority of their models. I guess they're just playing it safe when it comes to the mechanics built inside. Does this mean you can't take them outside? Absolutely not. You can jog in these, work out with them, run, get them all sweaty, have splashes of rain, hit them. Just don't take that plunge. Are you guys familiar with Soundcore's app by chance? Oh, you guys are about to be spoiled. After you snap that QR code, download the app, come on back, and we'll open it together. Go ahead and connect to your Liberty 4 NC. Not only do you see the battery percentage on the buds, but you also have it included on the case. That is a sweet feature. Taking a look at the ambient sound, we have it on noise canceling, and right now I can tell you it's doing a phenomenal job, okay? It's cutting out all the background noise, which is what we want. Let's try normal. Now it has brought in the sound a little bit, not completely though, just mild. It's still kind of blocking out, but I can still faintly hear the background noise. All right, let's do transparency modes. And yes, I said modes with an S. Once you click transparency, you have the mode. Click on that and you have either fully transparent or vocal mode. Now I'm sure you guys know what vocal would mean. Obviously, in a room where a lot of people are talking, maybe in a coffee shop or something like that, where there's lots of yapping going on, you would want to use the vocal mode. Just under that, you have wind noise. You can toggle that on and off. Let me tell you, this is a great feature if you are running or jogging, skateboarding, riding a bike, anything that the wind is gonna smack your face hard, you're gonna wanna use that mode. Just under that is sound effect. Go ahead and click on that. At the top, you have 3D sound. You can toggle that on or off. Hear ID sound. Now, we're not gonna do the test right now because you have to be in a completely quiet room, but I highly recommend you try it out. It's definitely worth it. Let's tap on default. In here, you'll find 18 different preset genres, from the Soundcore signature, acoustic, to bass booster or bass reducer, to podcast or deep, just to name a few. And of course, if you still feel the need to personalize it a little bit more personal, jump on down to custom EQ, where you'll have 8 equalizing bars that you can slide up or down to fine tune that perfect tone. Name it and save it. Then you have what they're calling safe volume. I mean, you can go in here and play around with it all you want, but I'm a bass head, so I am not dampering any volume whatsoever. But you can feel free if you'd like. Let's take a look at the controls. In here, you'll be able to adjust all the touch controls on your earbuds. If you don't want the right bud to control next, move it to previous. Or maybe you want it to control the volume up. You're gonna be able to do all of that right here. Lastly, let's click on settings in the upper right corner. You can toggle auto play and pause. Here's gaming mode on or off. You can also engage sound leak compensation. Okay. Prompt tones on or off. That's if you want sound when you're clicking stuff or not. Dual connection, that's where you're going to engage your multi-point on or off. Then you have auto power off. This is a nice feature. It defaults at 30 minutes, but you can make it 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 60 minutes, or never if you're feeling froggy. Lastly, make sure to keep your firmware up to date to enjoy the latest Soundcore has to offer. Hey, since we still have them in the ears, why don't we run a music test? Today's song choice is not from ARTLIST this time. It's from another platform I use, and I absolutely love the price packages, and that is audiio. Audiio is a royalty-free platform that backs Netflix, Nintendo, Nike. They have an assortment of genres such as rock, love songs, world, you name it. And yes, even the latest sound effects. Audiio have created 3 different packages to meet every content creator's needs. Make audiio.com your personal arsenal. I'm telling you, if you are in the market for a good royalty-free platform, look no further. I'll have my affiliate link down in my description below for you to get all the details you need. And don't forget to get yourself some extra savings on me. You're welcome. The song I picked is called Set It Off by Joan Zen, and it happens to be the intro song as well.
Yeah, set it off. Set it off. Just a legend in the making. Set it off. Set it off. Yeah, lights, cameras, and all. Come set that whole thing down. That's the call. That's the call. Set it off. Set it off. Yeah. Beating the feet, you know I turn it up. When you see him believing, you know the legend, one of us. And as long as I'm breathing, you know I'm beating down the odds. We can see it, believe in the cause. Set it off. Set it off.
Wow.
We ain't taking any loss. We ain't taking any loss.
Man, I'm telling you what. Wow. What? Wow. Soundcore never ceases to amaze me when it comes to their earbuds and the quality sound that protrudes from them. It's just incredible. And I'm telling you, the video does no justice. You guys have got to stick a pair of these in your ear canals and enrich your melon. Wow. Okay. Well, let's stick them back in the ears and give ourselves that mic test I promised. All right, we have the professional mic just out of sight But you don't want to hear that. You want to hear how the Soundcore Liberty 4 NCs sound right now. How does it sound, guys? Is it doing its job? I'm sure it is. I mean, there's really not a very loud background noise to even compare. This test is not worthy. But if we include an ambient restaurant noisy background, I think that would be a worthy test. Now that is much more aggravating. Is it canceling out that obnoxious sound coming from the wild? Of course, I won't know until I'm in post, so I'm going to go check it out for myself. I'll be right back to give you my opinion. All right, I have been in post, and what I got out of the test was very bassy without the ambient noise, and then the ambient noise kicked in, and it was nice. It cut out the background noise of the restaurant, but it definitely made my voice a little more digital. Will these be good for making and receiving phone calls? I think they'll do you just fine. Let's keep the video rolling and hit up my pros and cons. Pro number one, it's Soundcore. All right, I can be a little more specific than that. Pro number one, I'm gonna give it to the build quality and the sound. It is absolutely incredible, not to mention their new ANC 2.0 and the auto noise canceling system. Their motto is shrink the noise, and I'm gonna tell you right here, right now, they've done just that. And not to mention, you'll get the high-res LDAC for all you Android users. Lucky dogs. Does that mean it doesn't work well with an Apple? Right, I tested it with an Apple. It works phenomenal. And of course, another pro, you're getting yourself the stellar Soundcore app. I absolutely love their app, and I will put it up against any other brand of earbuds on the market today. With all their features to have a frenzy with, I'm telling you, you will love it if you've never tried it before. And lastly, I'm gonna give it to the price, actually. Finally, a pair of Soundcores that sound fan-flippin-tastic and won't break the bank. But we won't go there just yet. We have to cover the cons next. Oof, this is gonna be a tough one. I mean, how do I come up with cons because of the price and what you're getting? I don't know, maybe the glossy finish on the buds. They're gonna be fingerprint magnets. IPX4, I don't know. It's really not gonna hurt them, really isn't. Yeah, I really don't have that many cons. In fact, I've got another pro to add. I forgot. You can slap these on a wireless charger and make Bob your uncle. That's right. They even have wireless Qi charge. Let's cover the retail. Now, you mustn't forget, I am not sponsored or endorsed through Soundcore, okay? They have sent me plenty of earbuds to review for you guys, and that's all they've asked for me. I do have an affiliate Amazon link that I'm going to provide for you down below. I'll also provide the Soundcore app as well. You can get both coupons, so it doesn't matter where you get them. Retails for $99.99 with an instant coupon taking $20 off the retail price, giving you an early bird Prime Day sale for $79.99. Guys, it's a no-brainer. It really is. Grab whatever color you desire. And by the way, there is 5 total colors. Velvet black that I've been debuting most of the review. There's also clear white, light blue, baby blue, pastel pink, but this one's spoken for. You'll find out at the end. And one color they didn't send me, which is kind of a bummer because that happens to be my favorite color. Navy blue, or any other blue for that matter. But hey, you got 5 colors to choose from. Get your buns on down there and pick yourself out a pair or 2. Let's open ourselves up a fortune cookie. All right. Ooh, it's breaking. Oh, fortune cookie word of the day. To cough. Oh, it's learn Chinese. It says to cough. Okay, whatever. Impossible standards just make life difficult. Well, no shit. Really? That's some great advice. Well, guys, there you have it. My honest review for you. So I hope you're happy. Now I gotta get back to the other video. If you guys have lasted this long in this video, well, you're either family or you could be a little out there, but you guys know better than I do. We don't judge at this table. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe on your way out that door if you are not already. And guys, I guess I'll be seeing you with another earbud in my next video.
Thanks, Dad.
This is mine for the take. We get it, handle business. All his man ain't no misses. Don't care about what the script is. Y'all ain't make the cut, so listen. Count my blessings, not my problems. Only real ones that surround them. Major moves, know I got them. Haters praying from above. Call the plays, that's option.